What was supposed to be a disaster turned into a big blessing in my life, and I'm going to tell you how. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Lorette Osai. But if you're a day one regular subscriber, I'm happy to always have you back, and thank you for always watching my videos. Okay, I'm about to give you guys this very juicy story time of how I almost ruined a client's wig. I almost did, you guys, but it turned out to be such a big blessing in my life. Like, what was supposed to be a disaster turned into a big blessing in my life, and I'm going to tell you how. Or like a hair laundry service brand where I do things like revamping, hair laundry, like wigging, basically everything hair laundry, like, and it's called Ready to Wear Wigs. You can follow me on IG. I'm going to put up like my IG page here and then a link where you can follow me on IG. Please do follow me on IG. So you guys, also at my 9-to-5 job, I spoke to my colleagues. I told them what I do, showed them videos of the hairs I've worked on, and just basically told them everything I do and the brand that I run. And they gave me their bundles, they gave me their wigs, and it was like a kind of a referral kind of thing. I started with one person told the other person told the other person, and it just spread around the office. So there's this particular colleague of mine, she's like my boss, and she came in that day to work, and then she just gave me 2 of her hairs. And she's like, she doesn't know what color she wants, she doesn't know what she wants to do with the hair, but she trusts me, and she trusts my knowledge of what to do. So somebody else suggested, oh, I make one wine and I make one blonde. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I've never done a red wine unit before. Like, I've never done a red hair before. That was going to be my first time. I've always been doing blonde, like creating blonde units or units like this one. So creating wine red was like a challenge to me, and I was ready to take up that challenge. So I took it up. In fact, that same day I went to the store where I usually buy like products I use on clients' wig. I went there and I immediately bought the dyes and everything I was going to use to color her wig. So I did, and I went home that day with the wigs. So because of how excited I was to try out a new color, because I've been doing blonde all this while, like I said, I was so excited, and I began to color the wig that night. And out of excitement, I did everything. I mixed the dye with the developer and everything, and I just started dyeing the wig straight up. Now this was where everything went down the drain. So here's the problem. When I colored the hair, it lifted from black to like ginger color, which wasn't supposed to be the case because I bought red dye. So why are you changing to ginger? You're supposed to change into red. So now here is where the trick is. The body of the hair, like this part, like the whole body of the hair, toned ginger color. But the closure, like the frontal rather, because she gave me a frontal wig, the frontal part of the hair turned wine red. Can you see what I'm talking about? Like, imagine having two colors on one hair. Like, you're having ginger at the back, and then in front of the hair you actually have wine red, which is the color that I was going for. So this is where the trick is, you guys. Now the problem isn't the dye. The problem was from the hair, because there are 2 different grades of hair. Like, I don't know who sold the bundles to her, but the person sold her 2 different bundles of hair, and one has like a higher grade than the other. That's why they are lifting differently. So sometimes the problem is not you or the technique you're using or even the dye. It might just be that the hair is not lifting as fast because the grade of the hair is not something that will lift as fast as it should, which is also not a problem. So I started panicking. I was having anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, I've spoiled somebody's wig. Where do I start from? How do I correct this mistake? Like, what's the next step to take? Like, I was so scared, you guys. I was scared to my bones. I went on YouTube. I watched different videos. Like, you guys, I'm such a visual person. Like, before I do anything, I already visualize what I'm doing. So I already know what I'm doing. Like, I have an idea of what I'm going to do. So like, when everything was going south and going left, I'm like, oh my god, this wasn't the plan. Like, that wasn't the plan at all. So I was so scared. I went on YouTube. I began searching on videos on how to correct my mistake what to do and the rest, and I'm like, okay, I'll have to go back to the market again and buy another dye. So let's lift from ginger to red. Don't forget, we have ginger at the back and we have red in front. I'll insert a video so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I went back to the market again, and this time I personally don't like to use adore dye. I don't have a problem with the brand or anything, but I just don't like to use adore dye on people's clients' wig. It's something I don't like to do at all, because I feel like adore dye is not such a permanent color. Like the coloring you get from adore dye is not like permanent. So I like to use something stronger and something like that has more quality, if you get what I mean. So I'm like, I don't want to get adore dye, and I don't know if I want to bleach the hair from the beginning again. So when I went to the market, I wanted to get adore dye, but luckily for me, I saw a bleach, like a wine red bleach, and I'm like, instead of buying adore dye, let me just buy a bleach and bleach the hair from the beginning again. That was how I went to go and buy the bleach. You guys, I don't even know if I should call this bleach the recipe for disaster, or I don't even know what to call that bleach, but let's keep going. So I bought the bleach and I mixed it with a 40 volume developer. If you're into coloring or anything that has to do with hair, you'll be familiar with these stems that I'm talking about. So I mixed the bleach with a 40 volume developer, and please tell me why a wine red bleach is looking pink. Okay, God. I've never had the kind of anxiety I had working on that hair. Because of how scared I was, I didn't allow the bleach to sit so much on the hair. Like, I did not allow the bleach to sit for as long as it should on her hair, and I just washed it out. Like, immediately I was done bleaching everywhere, I immediately washed out the bleach from the hair, and you guys, this hair was looking bright pink. It was looking pink, and I'm like, God. Now we went from ginger to pink. I'm trying to create a freaking red unit. Why are you pink? Why are you looking pink? So I went on YouTube again. I searched, how do I change a pink unit to a red unit, or how do I tone down pink to red? The adore dye I was avoiding to use, you guys, I still ended up using adore dye at the end of the day. So what I did was I bought a darker color. I got the adore dye, mixed it with like warm water, and then I dipped the wig, the pink looking wig, I dipped it into the watercolor and just let it sit for a while. It didn't really do much, but at least it made it look darker. It wasn't looking bright pink like it was looking in the beginning, and I'm like, okay, this looks better, and I'm just going to style it. Like, I'm just going to leave it to air dry, style it, and then take it to her like this. If she doesn't like it, I'll go back and try to fix it again, but if she does, glory be to God. So I let it air dry, and when it air dried, it wasn't looking as pink. It was looking like it was looking more burgundy. So you guys, I styled it and I brought it to work, and you guys just watch her response. I just want you guys to see her response, because it'll be better you see her response herself than me explaining it to you. So here you go.
Oh, I love it. The hair is fair. I love the color. It's very, very nice.
When I tell you she loved her wig, when I told you she loved, like, every single person in the office loved the wig. Like, everybody kept on coming to meet me, and like they came to meet me and were telling me, oh my God, you're so good at what you do, you're so good at what you do. And I broke down into tears. Like, I cried because I was frustrated. I was having panic attacks. I was having anxiety over that wig, only for me to bring it to work and she liked it. You're telling me she liked her wig? Oh my God. The gates of heaven, the gates of everything flood. It opened and I cried, because I'm like, how was this hair stressing me this much and she likes it this much? Do you get, like, the effort I put into making the wig look so good? She appreciated it and I was so happy. Like, she liked the wig so much that she brought her sister wig for me to change into that same color. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I was just so grateful to God. Like, I was so happy that she liked her wig, and that was the point of everything. Like, everything I was doing, everything I do, every service I give to you, like, if you don't like it, there's no point. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what gives me fulfillment. It's not actually the money you're paying or anything. I actually feel fulfilled when you like what I do for you, like when you enjoy any service I render to you. So I was so happy. Like, I was so happy that I cried, and I was so grateful to God that this thing that was supposed to be such a disaster turned into such a big blessing, and she really appreciated it. Like, I've created this same color twice now. Like, it's surreal. Like, it feels so good, and I'm just so grateful to God. Also, another thing that was giving me like headache and making me panic was the fact that when she gave me those wigs, a colleague of mine came to me. Like, she called me outside and told me that she's giving me these wigs for trial. Like, she's trying to test me, and if I do well, she's going to become like a customer, and if I don't do well, I lose her as a customer. Do you get? So that was also stressing me. The fact that this was supposed to be a test, and I could have failed this test, but I actually like did so well, and I was so happy, you guys. Like, I was so happy. And because of this particular unit, like ready to wear wigs just went from here to here, and I'm honestly grateful to her for like every referral, everybody she has spoken to, and just only like the fact that she liked the wig so much was so like, it made me so excited and made me just so grateful and happy. Please follow Ready to Wear Wigs on Instagram. Follow Lorette John on Instagram. You can also follow me on Twitter, Snapchat. Like, it will be on my description box, so you just check and you can follow. I'll put up a link and you can follow me, you guys. So if you enjoyed this story time of me almost ruining a client's week, please don't forget to like, subscribe, give this video a very big thumbs up, please. Like, liking my videos really helps YouTube to push out videos like this so that other people can see it. And if you want to see like a coloring process or a revamping process or how I work on clients' wig, please do not forget to like leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, and I love you so much.